Hey, this is The Social Tea, and I'm Sharonda Lee. I talk about all things social, including celebrity news, reality shows, what's going on in pop culture, local news, and more here in these YouTube streets. Now, we know folks always get in their feelings about what's said here on social media, so I must say, what's stated here is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you visit my website at www.thesocialteatalkmedia.com and also follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, also known as X, and TikTok. Also check out my podcast, The Social Tea, Off the Air, on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Now, y'all, I stay on ready, so make sure you subscribe to my backup channel. I am Sharonda Lee, The Social Tea, here on YouTube. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit that notification bell, like, share this with everyone you know, and subscribe. Now, with all that being said, relax, get comfortable, and let's get into the tea.
I can't get nothing out of it, right? So this is the way these type of toxic relationships work. And Melanie might have been all well-meaning, all well attention. That's the kind of man that she had in her life, sitting under her and hating her damn guts. You have people that sit around you all the time, and everything on the surface looks fine and smile, and the whole time got a big ass bushes right behind that back waiting to get you. Yeah, when you trying to go ask somebody, I'm gonna drive.
So you trying to make this logical with he had everything and
What I
why?
understand was she wanted to give him his own thunder because if she didn't give him a chance,
The part is, yes, she wanted to give him his own thunder, but he wasn't adequate for the thunder.
But therein,
Not adequate enough for the thunder.
hold on, therein lies the problem.
She should.
Because you have to understand, as a man don't want another woman giving him nothing. Don't want to give him.
He wants to be able to do it on his own.
What defines you as a man is the ability to stand on something, to have integrity, to be self-made.
That's what
A woman in a man's eyes is not supposed to be able to do that. She's supposed to come and compliment him, but she's not supposed to be the driving force behind who he is.
And it absolutely, because I remember, I forgot what season it was, but he used to hold this to heart. Oh yeah, I was cutting grass and I started a business and I took you off of your teaching job. Melanie was like, okay, but you only had a couple of clients, but when I came, the whole business basically flourished.
Right.
So
he's saying he said all those things to her because those are coping mechanisms, because he knows because he knows that's his consolation prize. He doesn't have any real wins under his belt. So the best he can do is say, I was cutting grass in X, Y, and Z. But understand something.
Yeah, he was cutting grass.
Most men will never say it, but this is how a man thinks. And any man worth his damn salt wants a woman that will be the yin to his yang, that feminine energy to balance the masculine, but they don't want a woman coming in there leading the charge. That does something to a man's energy. Whether he's a good brother, bad brother, that kind of messes with them. So he's always had a bug in his ass about Melanie being better than him. Not only that, but she's got the moral superiority over him too, because she didn't cheat on him, and she didn't.
He knows it, even though he goes around and tells everybody. And his whole thing is, he's right, because his whole thing is, oh, she cheated, oh, sugar mama might not be mine. That's the kind of dim her light.
Right.
That's what that tape does.
So she got
and putting that tape out would have been, oh, she's not as high and mighty as y'all think she is. Look, she do dirt too. She ain't about nothing too.
Right.
Put her down to his level.
Exactly. I'm trying to bring her right down here with me because she ain't that. I'm going to try to tell the world that she's not a Miss Goody Two-Shoes. So the entire goal is to try to tarnish her because he knows that woman is too good for him and he knows how good of a person that she is. So his whole mission in life has been to try to defame her, discredit her. Knock her down a few pegs.
And that's a mistake. And that's a mistake that a lot of women make, is they be with guys that they know that they are too good for.
And you see, that works in reverse too, because a lot of women are intimidated and are afraid of real men. They say they want a real man, but far too often we see these professional women like the Melodies of the world getting with these dusty ass dudes. They got everything going for them, but they keep getting these dusty motherfuckers. And I don't want to hear, it don't good men around. I don't want to hear that, because there's plenty of brothers. If you are a woman that is a top earner, you got your own work, You got access to all the qualified men.
Mhm.
You do. You're beautiful. You got a career. You're a millionaire. You got access to the six-figure earner. But yet you just somehow found Martell's dusty ass. And I'm just using
Because
Melody.
most guys, really, honestly, they don't care about money. They don't care about how much
They
money.
really don't, right?
They don't.
But the thing is, like I said, that these women, they do that because a lot of women are scared.
It's
of
about if you
real-
won't let them be in their role as a man. That's what it boils down
Right,
to.
and they want to control every damn thing. They want to control everything. And a lot of these top earning men out here are not interested in it. They're getting tired of these boss bitch these women with these boss bitch mentalities
Boss,
and
hoe,
boss bitch
boss,
attitude.
yeah, boss bitches
That I'm
is
coming in
lonely.
kicking the door in. And there's nothing wrong with taking charge, but there has to be a certain, like, I guess, a certain femininity or a certain softness that tells a man that you're not in here to drag him and lead him around by the nose and to cut his balls.
And that goes two ways because you don't want to be looked at as a pick me either.
Yeah, but men can recognize that. You don't have to explain that to us. We can see it from a mile away. But these women, yeah, they go out here and they get these little dusty little dudes, these little dusty toys they can play around with because they know they're not a threat. And men do the same thing with the women. They go out here and get these little women, these little because they know they
Like Martell with Ariana.
yes.
He knows she ain't gonna go
So
nowhere.
these relationship dynamics are very
He know that he is the best that she gonna do because she don't got no self-esteem.
girl. I done literally had let's leave reality television for a minute. Let's go to real life. I done had a coworker. He don't work there anymore. A few years ago. That he's a black dude. He's a Muslim from New Jersey. Really aggressive. Got that up north eastern energy. And I get it. There was some protection mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought he was getting so hard all the time. But he was one of those that believed his wife shouldn't work. And we had a whole debate about that. You know, he was like, I don't care if I got to work 8 jobs. I don't want my wife working. I said, might have her own individuality. Because if you don't, she's going to start acting out in frustration. And then she's going to start showing you in ways that you don't like, that she's going to do what she wants to do. So you can't be this dude that has this 1950s mindset. You can't approach these women of today with that bullshit.
Well,
And you can't do it like that. No, you can't. Like, women have to have choice. Whether you like it or not, you have to be in support of. I'm in full support of you having a choice to do whatever you want to do, as long as it's something that's beneficial to you. I'm your man. I will be here by your side. But you coming in there pointing and talking about this is how it's gonna be. This how they'll be trying to do that.
and that's why a lot of women won't fall back and let men take that role because they feel like the moment that they do,
Right.
I'm stuck like Chuck.
Is
Now I gotta listen to everything
Well,
he say because
right,
he
well,
always
the thing
knows.
is they go on to punish all the other good brothers, and that's what needs to stop.
Yeah.
Because they go on to punish all the good men who don't be on it and don't have that type of energy. So, and it's only with us because they always use the big nigga rule, no matter in what context and what we're talking about. You always see the same thing play out over and over and over again. And I told him, I said, let your wife work because she wants to get a damn job. And I think what it is too is I think he's afraid that she's going to not need him, that she's going to outwork him, and that she's going to look at him and say, damn, you working 8 jobs, you working at Wegmans, you doing Instacart, you ain't making no damn money. I'm like, I got 1 job. And I think that's what his fear was, is that if he allowed her to have freedom, she was going to get a taste of that, and she was going to be doing better than him, and she's going to find somebody else that can be her equal and give her what she really needed. And I told her, I said, some women a lot of women don't even care if their man makes less money than them. But is your masculinity intact? Are you not afraid
Yeah, they are.
of that idea?
So I think that was the whole dynamic with
Mhm.
the whole Melanie and Martell situation.
Yeah,
That is the dynamic.
that was
Because look at him
the-
now. You can't tell me him and Ariana go on social media. Oh, I made them and this, that, and the third. And I made. Well, honey, why y'all broke? If y'all made everybody, why y'all ain't got no money? Why you look crusty on TV?
Well, then
Why you look like
he
this?
said, wash his face.
Right. So why? That's how he looks on Instagram. But my thing is, if you're so this person, this business person, why? It's been 4 years since you and Melanie have not been together. Why is it that woman was able to go about her business, start all these business, and they had, mind you, they had to get rid of all the businesses that they had together.
Yeah, she stripped
She
all
was
of
able to start from scratch, become a multimillionaire all over again by herself as a single woman, and you can't even sell it. And you can't even sell a bottle.
People on Donald Trump started all the way from the
Right. And you can't even sell a bottle of your wine. Not one. You can't even sell your children's book. with your kids on it.
That was children's book. I mean, the children's.
Your side chick can barely sell her clothes from her boutique, but y'all made everybody.
I think she shut that down, didn't she?
No, it's back there.
People ain't buying none of that stuff.
Now, don't get me wrong. I just seen some cute pieces on there, but I won't buy from her because I don't like her integrity. I don't like how she rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how she write you some of Melody's money too, so you can start it.
Yeah, and that was the rumor that $17,000 that he stole from her, he gave it to Ariane to start that little boutique that she got. So my thing is, how could you I don't even understand people that can even back this Negro. Like at this point, you have another big blogger. She has 500,000 subscribers. She's calling people that support Melanie a cult. Like, it's bad. Like,
because you have people out there that hate Melanie just as much as Martell. What's really crazy about it, they don't even know this woman.
Yeah.
They know of her. They know her life because her life is on television and she has notoriety and she has high visibility. But they don't even know her. But because her spirit stirs their demons, they gonna jump her the enemy bandwagon. And you got people like that.
Let's just keep it 100. A lot of these pick me girls don't like Melanie because she's pretty. It's just sometimes it's really just that simple. I don't like her because she's pretty, and she probably got a little bit more than I got, and she's pretty.
She got more than you got. She's pretty. She's beautiful, and she can have any man she wants to.
And Martell still want. He could go.
She had Martell's dusty ass and demonstrated to the world what she can do with a dusty Negro, how she can transform him. And bitches, they hate that because most women, they want to be able to have. They want to have that pick of the litter, just like the men want to have that pick of the litter. So the women want to be able to pick any man to take care of them, and they want to have that security.
And Melanie is literally the chick that could pick, and half of the chicks that don't like her can't be picked any man that they want
because they ain't.
Well, she's right the way.
And they can't get a good man because they ain't qualified to have a qualified man.
Well, no, that's the reason why the chicks specifically Tisha and Kimmy. The reason why I feel like they don't like her is because she just made them look dumb by leaving her cheating husband, and we know their husbands cheated, and they just stay and look dumb. It's like Melanie kind of pulled their car without pulling their car.
That's all they do, because they talk about the new black media types. They talk about power dynamics all the time in relationships, and if somebody. If women say all this stuff all the time about I need a man and he's not that, but what bring it to the table? The women that's mad at Melanie, they ain't bringing nothing. They're not qualified to get a qualified man. That's why they mad.
Now, I seen
Melanie is.
And I've seen it on the blog. I forgot where I heard this, but this had to be yesterday or the day before, where a girl, I guess, was posting on a blog or somewhere. I don't remember. I heard it. I don't know where I heard this from, but a girl was posting on the blog that she lives in the same apartment complex as Ariane. And Ariane is literally, that man does everything for her. She don't have no identity. He picks her up. He drops her off. When he say he take care of her, yes, she can't leave because she ain't got no other money or anything to do anything. That's probably Martell's car.
Remember,
I don't even care. I don't know where
Men like Martell like that.
He
they
wants
like
to keep her on the string.
He hates Melanie because Melanie.
She has resources.
Because she wasn't attached to him to the point where she could not live without him or couldn't survive without him. They like an Ariane because
that's what he thought.
Because she's like a dog on a leash. You don't have like Sharon said, you don't have your own autonomy. I pretty much own you. I run you.
He didn't think Melanie gonna make her the 4 kids. He thought the 4 kids was gonna slow her down. But guess what? It didn't.
Ain't never gonna drop my style. Ain't never gonna slow me down.
She done some everything, the fashion, the clothes.
Yeah, and then it was in the court records or something about, you say fashion. Melanie had went to New York Fashion Week, and he tried to keep the kids, because Melanie brought the kids to New York Fashion. Imagine being a kid, 10, 11, 12, going to New York Fashion Week and seeing all of these celebrities and all these people dressed. That probably was the highlight of their darn existence at that time. And Martell got mad and talking about they sleep deprived. I'll be sleep deprived too. It's almost like, you know how you went to your first amusement park or you went to Disney World. You be so excited. I wouldn't have had no sleep the night before too. If I wanted to see everybody on Fashion Week, he was just mad because he ain't go.
That probably burned his soul.
Yeah.
They shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
She takes her kids.
Dusty.
He's such a dusty.
And everything she does, but the stuff all her products that she sells stuff. So what she's doing is so bad. Everything she does,
She's winning.
She's
That's the crime.
she's winning.
That's the crime.
And honestly, you're right, because that's what Marceau said too. That's what Marceau said. I forgot what, that just reminded me of one episode when basically I think I forgot where they were, but Marceau said, yeah, it's different for you because you out here winning. So yeah, Martell's not winning. That's why if Martell had another deal or he had money coming in just as much as Melanie, I personally believe he'd probably be messing with her, but he won't be messing with her like this. But because because she was such an intricate part of his life, she was such an intricate part of his bag and how people perceived him, and once she left him, it pretty much snatched the cover off of him and showed who he really was. Now, my personal opinion, if you would have left this divorce on some adult type of stuff, you would have put your little put a muzzle on your mutt and said, you need to shut the hell up when it comes to my ex-wife, or it's going down like James Brown. Don't say nothing about her. Don't say nothing about my kids online. Say nothing. And you would have kept a co-parenting relationship. Your money issues, I wholeheartedly believe that Melanie would have helped him or tried to help him in any way possible because it would have benefited their kids. But she's the one who's taking care of the kids financially. They're in private school. She's paying for it.
Yeah,
she's doing everything.
All extra sports and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's talking about he's over sports, but you might have signed them up. But who writing the check?
Mine is, because he got no.
I'm over sports. Who writing the checks though?
Melanie is taking care of all.
Then he in the court documents and say he don't want to comb the kids' hair. Like, it's bad. And that just reminded me of me and my exes. Y'all know what I went through with that.
Yeah.
Bro. Y'all know what I went through. Just like up until the court date.
Right.
We're supposed to give me rent money, tell me no rent, good day. Have a good day. I ain't got no rent for you, good day. Come to court. No, he didn't even come to court. Then a couple days later, called me, telling me, oh, I gave you what you wanted.
Oh, an eviction notice.
And this what shows when women do not be with men, it ultimately shows if they're a good father or not. Because if I'm not with you, you should not have a relationship with your kids. And if Melanie was to go back to Martell today, he would be father of the year. He would be online combing hair, tying shoes, playing a part. But now that they're not together, now it shows where your feelings truly lie. You're only gonna be a father when you want to be a part-time dad or fake dad.
What do you fake dad?
For picture ops. And then I think it was somewhere where, I don't know if you've seen that picture of, I think it was a Christmas picture when they all had them red bottom shoes on. I seen the video of how she was getting them prepared, how she had, like, I don't know how much the outfits cost, but I know Louis Vuittons cost like a pretty grip. They over a G for a pair of Louis Vuitton. She wore all her kids Louis Vuitton, and they had a picture of them. It was so cute. She was in the middle, and everybody was strategically placed. And then hearsay, or wherever I heard this at, Ariana talking about she want her kids to have red bottoms. Girls, kids that they have red bottoms. Girl, get you a job. She works for that money to buy red bottoms. So that's gonna always be. See, that's why these men don't be thinking. That's gonna always be eating them kids up, her kids up, because they're not going to be able to afford the things and do the things that Melanie kids are doing. That's going to cause a rift between the legitimate kids and the non-legitimate kids.
Yeah, you're right.
That's going to cause jealousy. And guess what? That's not Melanie's fault that she can
No. But unfortunately, that little boy gonna pay for a whole lot of stuff.
And then I read, what was it? I seen on somebody else, I think it was Coco gonna tell it. I think it was her, the one that do the songs.
I'm trying to interact.
And I said, before I lose my train of thought. So I seen on another blogger where she was giving a timeline and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the hearsay, I think I want to say, it was on Coco gonna tell it, but I think she was talking about Original Straight No Chaser. And they was showing like some text messages. You know, Martell was gonna pay her almost $100,000 to get rid of that baby.
For real? What? I didn't know that wrong.
I didn't know it either.
Was this one he got there?
Yes.
Wow.
He was gonna pay her between 50 and 100 grand. I think the friend contacted the original Straight No Chase.
Lord.
You got proof of that?
There's text message thread.
Oh, okay.
I saw it. I saw the video where she was showing a text message thread. He was gonna pay that girl the big ticket, and she said no. I don't think she's gonna do it because of how she felt about the other babies, other 3 pregnancies that she got rid of.
So he supposed to have 4 kids by her.
No, yeah, about 4. But some people saying she lying about that.
Dang, sorry about that.
I don't even know why it's called reality. Well, bitch, you don't even know it's real. This day, it's
Oh, it's real.
It's
You
not
just can't believe.
confirmed.
No, it's real. You just can't believe the truth.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even know what the truth is. You don't know who's like. You don't truth telling the truth for anything.
The truth is, he didn't want that baby.
No, he didn't want that baby. And she admitted that the only reason why she had that baby was because she wanted to be on that reality show. She thought that was going to put her on the reality show. She had that baby because Melanie had hers. So initially, the mama didn't want him and the daddy didn't want him. Then he got to grow up with that. Because the internet is forever.
That's an awful way to come into this world.
But you a great father, though.
As a reality show prop,
Yeah.
as a pawn for a reality show, that's gonna be your
Because she
story.
thought it was going to put her on the show. Nobody don't want her on the show. And quiet as a cat, Martell don't want her on there either. So she could slip up and say something that she's not supposed to.
When he's old enough to understand, that's gonna be the story of
He gonna find out.
how he's gonna find out how he was conceived. But yeah, he was just a reality show prop that nobody really wanted. But we thought it would work out and we kind of stuck it out and just put on. No, but that's going to a child. That's going to just traumatize him too. I can't.
Yeah.
What about his legitimate kids? How he treated them, and they were legitimate.
Yeah.
Yeah. This all of this comes into play.
The legitimate kids, I think they'll have a better chance of surviving.
With their mama, they definitely have a better chance of survival.
I certainly shot his ass. Just somebody just needed this.
Yeah, he destroyed them a lot. Then when they get older, I don't think they want to have nothing to do with them.
Just like mine. You see, mine don't have nothing to do with them.
That's what's gonna happen here.
But like they always do, he gonna come crawling.
They come crawling when they sick. They're about to die. They go in a nursing home. And so this is why I said months ago, and I'm going to stand on it, and I'm going to stand on it, and I'm going to stand on it. That's why it's a whole bunch of men in them nursing homes are lonely, and they die alone because the dirt they do when they young. And then kids be like, nah, I ain't checking for y'all because he ain't do right by me when I was a kid.
After it's too little too,
Then
it becomes
you
about
wanna-
you. Now everything is about your kids.
I'm going to stand on that. A lot of kids feel about their fathers who didn't leave them nothing, who messed up the family,
Right.
who
But
had
it's just
all
the
these
fact.
outside
If you don't prioritize your children, don't expect them to prioritize you.
And
you don't get that by proxy just because you're my dad. All of a sudden now I'm supposed to just stop what I'm doing and I'm supposed to make room in my life for you. When you had 30 years to demonstrate,
I'm your mother, I'm your father.
I don't give a damn
work
about
like that. You get what you put in.
Yes.
If you pour into your kids, you'll get out. You'll get what you poured in right back. That's why they say honor your mother and father so your days can be long upon earth. I don't care what nobody say. If you're not a Christian or not, it reigns true. You as a parent, you pour into your kids, you teach them the right things. They'll revert. They might go out there and do some wrong stuff, but they always revert back. And when you get in your older and elderly years, you'll have all of that you put into them. It'll reverberate right back out.
Yep.
That's why all these men. That's why these old men in these nursing homes now. They ain't got